Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and I'm the music teacher who blogs over at beccasmusicroom.com. Today I'm here with a really simple lesson for the book Mortimer. Super fun, super simple. You could totally do it at home and it involves instruments. So I mean, what's better than that? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share so that other people can find it as well. Alright, so ever since I first started trying to find some books to go along with my music lessons, everybody said, oh, use Mortimer, use Mortimer, use Mortimer, but nobody would actually tell me like what to do with Mortimer. And I was like, I don't want to buy this book if I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it or like what I'm supposed to use it for. So I finally broke down and bought it. Well, I had my school buy it actually. And then I looked at it, and as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, I know what to do with this book. But since it did hold me up and make it so that I didn't purchase it for so long, I wanted to show you what you can do with it. Now, Mortimer can be used, so by that I mean that I'm not the first person to come up with it. However, I think we can all come to the same conclusion. So Mortimer can be used either to teach high and low or to teach forte and piano. I chose to use it for forte and piano because that just happened to be where we were in our sequence. So that's what we're doing. So I did it with first graders. You could totally do it with kindergartners. You could probably get away with second graders as well. But I did it with first grade to review piano and forte. So before we started on this, we had already learned about piano and forte, and I'll link some things down below to help you come up with some other ideas for piano and forte. But right before this, we got our scarves out and we moved to the song, I think it's called Bidlow by Mussorgsky. And it is really nice because it starts super, super, super quiet and it gets gradually louder. And the Bidlow, B-Y-D-L-O by Mussorgsky. Highly recommend. It's really short. I think it's like 1 minute and 45 seconds, I want to say. But starts super, super quiet. Sorry, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Starts really, really quiet and then it gets louder and louder, and it's got like a nice melody line. Really great. So, side note, if you are a music teacher, you need to get Apple Music and you need a playlist for every grade level. So I just pulled up like my first grade playlist and went through there. Anyway, not important. So we listened to that and we used our scarves and we made small movements for the piano parts and large movements for the forte parts and in the middle for in the middle. So then we pulled out Mortimer and I said, all right, today we're gonna read a book about Mortimer. Mortimer is a little boy who does not want to go to sleep. And so his family, he has to keep going up the stairs and to tell him to be quiet and then come down the stairs once they're done. So every time they go up the stairs, the book says the word thump 6 times. So there's thump, 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 thump. When they go up the stairs, we're gonna start piano and get forte, and when they go down the stairs, we're gonna start forte and get piano. So I don't want to open up the book. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna read a little bit so that you can kind of get a picture of how it sounds. I will link it down below. So it says, one night Mortimer's mother took him upstairs to go to bed, and I would say thump, 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 and I count them on my fingers as we go. So thump, 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 and I move my hand up, and the kids usually will join me on that. When they got upstairs, Mortimer's mother opened the door to his room. She threw him in bed and said, Mortimer, be quiet. And then I have them repeat that back. So I'll say, Mortimer, be quiet. They say, Mortimer, be quiet. Mortimer shook his head, yes. The mother shut the door and she went back down the stairs. Thump, 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 thump. As soon as she got back downstairs, Mortimer sang, cling, clang, rattle, bing, bing, gonna make noise all day. Cling, clang, rattle, bing, bing, gonna make noise all day. That melody, 100% made up like as I was singing it to the kids. I was just like, I should sing this. So you can probably come up with something better than that. And they usually will join in on that by the end. And then Mortimer's father comes up the stairs and thinks, thump, 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 thump. Says, Mortimer, be quiet. And then they go downstairs, cling, cling, rattle, bing. So it does pretty much the same thing the whole time. And then it ends with everybody is fighting and arguing back and forth because they're so mad. They call the police, like it's crazy. Then it says, upstairs, Mortimer got so tired waiting for someone to come up that he fell asleep. And then I have to go, you read it one time, then I pull out the instruments. We used drums, and so I did not bring them home because I was not anticipating quarantine. But you would do the same thing, except when you get to the thumps, have the kids on the instruments play it. So they go thump, 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 thump. Now, the alternative is that you could use this to teach high and low, and it would be very similar, just instead of getting louder, you would get higher. So like thump, 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 and then go down, thump, 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 thump. And then you would play it probably on glockenspiels or xylophones, depending on how many you have, and have the kids go up for the thumps upstairs, down for the thumps downstairs. I might use it for high and low next year because I think I would like that better, but I didn't have it at the time to do that. So super quick. So far I have 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Really super quick, easy thing. You could totally do this at home. Your kids would get a kick out of it. You could play it on coffee can drums. It would be great, super cute, super fun. So many little ways that you can use it. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I will link to the book down below in the description, and I will also link to some other book lessons like Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and I feel like I have another one, but I can't think of it right now. So I'll link to some book lessons down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week.